Now my colleague Lara Folayan joins me from Abuja Live to talk more on this. Lara, the CBN has lauded this initiative and we see it, at least people getting into agriculture. Now, what's the crux of the matter at the moment, talking about the farmers saying there are some funds out? Make more sense of this for us, please.
There was a publication yesterday where a group that called itself Concerned Contractors to Refund. Refund is the Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria that wrote to Mr. President that monies are being owed contractors, those who supply seeds and machines to rice farmers in the country under the umbrella of the Anchor Borrowers program, that they are being owed monies which have not been paid, and that if these monies are not paid, it will affect the Anchor Borrowers program massively. And so the rice farmers have come out today to say that they do not know any such groups, they do not deal with any such contractors, and they are not aware of any contractor being owed money for supply of seeds or machinery to them. So basically, that's the crux of the matter.
Let's look at this this other way. Like many say that with the efforts of government, we still import rice and there's smuggling going on. Did the farmers react to smuggling and how it affects their business?
On the issue of rice production in Nigeria, there have been conflicting figures on how much of importation that Nigeria does right now. There are reports, we've heard the Agric Minister once say that imports of rice from Thailand has reduced significantly. And he recently also said that about 90% of the country's rice is produced locally. And even though in today's markets, when we go to the markets to buy rice, the bulk of the rice bags we see are locally produced rice, even though the imported ones are still there. And from what the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria said when he was unveiling his roadmap for the agricultural sector for the Central Bank earlier this year, he said there will be more interventions in about 10 commodities, and one of them is rice. So we're expecting to see the Anchor Borrowers program impact even more effectively in rice production in the country. But some challenges are still there. We need improved mechanization to drive the production of rice in the country. There are also still challenges of smuggling. There are also still challenges of access to credit to rice farmers to make them produce even more rice for consumption. But we cannot effectively say that Nigeria has totally Nigeria is now totally self-sufficient in rice production because the hiccups are still there, the smugglers are still there.
Lara, thank you very much. My colleague there, Lara Folayan, bringing insight into this rice production and seeds and all of the challenges facing that sector. Thank you, Lara.